Today's symposium, A Day with the Florida Governors, is perhaps the most important symposium held by the Fry Institute today. Because of its size and diversity and because of its plural executive system, Florida is one of the most challenging states to govern. Each of the governors who will be with us today provided vision, direction, and many valuable contributions to our state and to the University of Central Florida. We are truly honored to have them as our guests.
We have a series of panels which will proceed during the day, and then tonight the governors will be up on stage to take questions.
You've got to say what you want to do with consistency, with clarity, with enough detail so people understand where you're trying to lead the state. When I ran for governor in 1998, I promised the voters that I would transform our public schools and to give every child a chance for a better future. We laid out what became the A+ plan for education, and that A+ plan starts with high standards. It had accountability, whatever the plan was. The point was, rather than try to surprise people after the fact, it's important for public officials and for those that are in this room that aspire to public leadership, it's important, I think, to lay out what you're going to do.
Florida is unique. Ideas that may have proven successful in Wisconsin can't automatically be transported to the special circumstances of Florida. That's one of the reasons that I encourage students to study Florida history if you're interested in being involved in public leadership in Florida. If you don't know how we got to be what we are today, the fact that, for instance, our state university system for over a century of Florida statehood was largely confined to 3 institutions in the north central area of the state, says a lot about what kind of state Florida was and what it has become in the lifetime of many people in this audience.
Is Florida governable? I'm not talking about principles, I'm talking about practicalities. Florida is the improbable joinder of the south end of Appalachia with the north end of the 22nd century. Orlando's right at the dividing lines. Within 50 miles of here, there are counties that look exactly like Arkansas, Alabama, Georgia, Mississippi, Louisiana. No jobs, no growth, no earthly idea of what to do. And the growth policy for young people in that part of Florida is move out.
There was at a time, but you can live anywhere in this state and you can have economic hurdles, they could be racial hurdles, they could be gender hurdles and all, but don't let anybody put hurdles in front of you. And don't underestimate your own self and your own development to one day serve. Thomas Jefferson once said, the nation that expects to be ignorant and free expects something that never was and never will be.
And how much you do also depends on the economy of the state. The economy is healthy like it's been the last number of years here in Florida. A lot more can be done in areas of need. And so having said all that, you know, public policy is a difficult thing to engage in, but one that obviously is done. And sometimes it doesn't look pretty. What's the old saying that it's like watching sausage being made. And on the other hand, on the lighter side of things, gosh, you meet such great people. You know, over the years I was governor, I had a chance to have an audience with the Pope, met several presidents, some members of foreign royalty, colleagues like myself from other states that held high public office, various secretaries to the president, sat on some presidential commissions to study certain issues. You know, those are things you'll never forget. You've had an opportunity to participate, and they're great memories.
The aquifer will no longer support today's Florida, much less your Florida of 10, 20 years from now. When 10, 20 years, I'll be 100, and I'll come see how you're doing. They'll have a bunch of more governors, and I'll still be alive. You think that's funny? You get serious when you're my age. No, I'm delighted. But I'm telling you, you've got to do something about it. The older governors that have talked to you already, they would love to, but they ain't got time to do anything about it. They don't have offices. They don't have anything. I can't do anything about it except to keep shouting. And that's why I'm shouting to you.
I hope that you folks appreciate what has happened here this evening, because I do not know of any other state, and never certainly in this state, has this ever been done, where we could take 40 years of our history and have the chief executives all together on the same platform.